Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Jailbima Rotains' backstory. So we're going to be looking at Jailbima's backstory, how he became who he is, and let's just see like his history of himself and everything. So first of all, we're going to reveal what day of Jailbima was he born on. So Jailbima was born on March 29th. That's his official birthday, March 29th. Mark that on your calendar. Jailbima's birthday is March 29th. That's the day that he was born, on March 29th. Jailbima's birthday. And then, once Jailbima was born and put in the world, basically, Jailbima didn't have a name at first, because when he was born, he basically did not have a name for probably about 1 to 2 to 3 months. And then as he got older, as he was around maybe 16 and 17, then Jailbima went to jail for something. And then after that, once Jailbima went to jail, basically it was a bunch of prisoners and guards everywhere for Jailbima, and then basically he was nicknamed Jailbima Rotains, and that became his official government name, like his official government name. So he was nicknamed Jailbima, so he put the J, the jail part, and the Bima part, and he got Jailbima. And then his last name is Rotains, and you might be asking, what does Rotains mean? Well, Rotains basically means that his life is rotating around. So basically, Jailbima sees different stuff around his life. Basically, like he sees people getting upset for the first part of the day, and then after that, then the next part of the day, he sees people calm and relaxed, basically. So his life is rotating around, like it's rotation. So that means his last name is Rotains, because his life is rotating around. So basically, he sees different stuff throughout his life. His life is rotating. He's rotating around. He does different stuff throughout his life. And basically, you might also be asking, what is Jailbima's middle name? Well, Jailbima's middle name is Taox. Right here, Taox. So the Taox part is his middle name. So his full name is Jailbima Taox Rotains. So basically, that's the history of his name, Jailbima Taox Rotains. So what does Rotains mean? His life is rotating around, his rotation and things like that. And he was nicknamed Jailbima, but Jailbima is his real name though, but Jailbima didn't become his actual name until 16 and 17 years old, because Jailbima did not have a name. So basically, when Jailbima was between 0 years old and 15 years old, Jailbima did not have a name at all. So when people see him, people just didn't know what to call him, because he didn't have a name between the ages 0 and 15 years old. Jailbima did not have a name at all. But between 16 and now, basically, Jailbima, it became his full government name. His real actual name became Jailbima Taox Rotains. So basically, that's Jailbima's name. Basically, his real name is Jailbima. So basically, he didn't get the name Jailbima until when he was around 16 and 17. But you might be asking, how old is Jailbima since he was born on March 29th? Well, he's between 18, 19, 20, and 21. So basically his adult years, his adulthood years, 18, 19, 20, and 21, his adult years. So basically that's Jailbima's backstory. Just kidding, guys. There's a lot more to it, actually. So that's the history of Jailbima's name, though. Jailbima, he was nicknamed Jailbima, but it's his real name. It became his real name when he was around 16 and 17. But he's 18, 19, 20, and 21 right now, though. But around 16 and 17, it became his real name, Jailbima. And then his middle name is Taox, and his last name is Rotains, because his life keeps rotating around, rotation and everything. So basically, Jailbima's whole life was that around his kindergarten years, basically he was making so many different friends, and people again didn't know what to call him because Jailbima did not have a name until around 16 and 17 when his name became Jailbima. But for an example, people didn't know what to call him between the ages of 0 and 15. So basically Jailbima, when Jailbima became 16 and 17, when his real name became Jailbima Taox Rotains, then people finally knew what to call him and everything, and now people can finally give him a name and call him a name now without calling him nothing, basically throughout his entire life between 0 and 15. But between 16 and 17 years old, it became the best part of his life because now he actually has a name now. So that's the history of his name, mainly. But there'll be more coming soon to Jailbima's backstory. So now Jailbima's in his adult years now, his adulthood years now, and he has 3 different pets. Jailbima has his pet bird named Glueberg. That's became Jailbima's first pet. Jailbima's first ever pet was Glueberg, Jailbima's pet bird. And Jailbima's second pet was his pet turtle named Turtmail. So he got Turtmail. And Jailbima's last and final pet, we got his pet dog. His name is Dago Dog. Dago Dog is Jailbima's pet dog. So that's Jailbima's pets. And Jailbima has his own house. Jailbima got his own house. The picture of it is right here. This is Jailbima's house. And he got it between the age of 20 years old. So when Jailbima was 20, he got his house. And he got everything inside of it, but the rooms will be shown in another video. So that's Jailbima's adulthood years, basically. And Jailbima's sidekick, we got Cristo. And then we got Black Pyramid right there. And Jailbima works at a plush store named Artiplex. So that's how you say it, Artiplex. So yeah, that's Jailbima right there. So basically, as I repeat, between the ages of 0 and 15, Jailbima did not have a name at all. Basically, he was just a random person on Earth. So he had to grew up between 16 and 17 years old before he got his own name now and everything else and everything. So between 16 and 17, Jailbima went to jail, and that's how he got his name, Jailbima, and everything. So yeah. And also, let me know down in the comment section below, people, which characters do you want me to do next? Which character's backstory do you want me to do next? Let me know down in the comment section below. And also, more of Jailbima's backstories will be revealed soon. So that's Jailbima, and goodbye, have a great rest of your day. And before you leave the video, guys, listen to the theme song, the Jailbima Rotains theme song.
Jailbima is lit for life. He can do anything he wants to. He is the spectacular person. He can even step on his toenails. Jailbima is the rapper we need. Jailbima is the spectacular hero. Jailbima can save those lives. Jailbima could be a designer, a artist, a reporter, a stager, a producer. Jailbima, we need Jailbima. He is the singer and the rapper. Jailbima, go Jailbima. Jailbima Rotains. Come on, Jailbima Rotains. We can't be here all day, haha, Jailbima. We can't just be here all day. Goodbye, Jailbima Rotains, ha 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 ha.